Welcome, YouTubers and interwebs people. This is another Floridaman draft. Traditional best of three. War of the Spark. Let's see what we're doing. Nah, I got cash grabbed by this game once before. Yeah, that is true. Beware. Okay. This pack is pretty. So you just like watching? It keeps you just close enough to the community. You're just like teasing yourself. I think the pick here is going to be Soul Diviner. I mean, there's so many counters flying around this set, and you get to just basically draw cards based off of removing counters, which is kind of absurd. There's other good cards in this pack. Challenger Droll is a good kind of finisher for a green deck, especially big fatty green deck. Kaya Bane of the Dead is good removal. Avian Eternal and Trusted Pegasus are also solid. On-Crop Invader is okay. You have to be in that right sack deck, but we're going Soul Diviner, even if it's gold. Okay, the follow-up here, we've got Dovin, Hand of Control, which has impressed me. I was skeptical at first. You might hear my tune change from draft number 1 to draft, what is this, like 5? Something like that. But this card's pretty annoying to play against. The adding 1 cost to instants and sorceries is a legit ability, and then you can kind of stall out and build your board. And it's a Planeswalker that goes with Soul Diviner, and we can play it together. Other cards of interest in this pack, if we're doing the red. Maybe we do like a Grixis Spells deck. This might be good. Invade the City. We'll get our mass on. What else is it? Band Together is good. Neoform looks pretty garbage in this set. I think I'm going to go for Dovin here. Ooh. Okay. Another counter source here. Omnixilis. It's actually pretty good. It's better in like aggressive, like maybe red-black decks. Or, yeah. But this is good if you have stuff to sack on your own, because then you can just draw 2 cards. So it's another card drawing outlet. The Price of Betrayal I think is good. I've had it in a deck, but I've never used it. Everything else in this pack is pretty medium. Ooh, okay. What are we going on here? I've been impressed with Vraska's Finisher. If you can just get in, ping, tricolor deck. Yeah, I mean, we could. Grixis is the color to be in if you want to do tricolor. We can be base black and maybe, just have some blue and red in there. Relentless Advance is good, especially in this color pair. There's going to be a lot of amass going around. I kind of like Vraska's Finisher. It seems to be good. These colors don't have ways to ping 1 damage. I think this is better in black-red, because then you can use this spell where you can do like 1 damage to 2 different targets and then play this out if you have 5 mana total. We could also hedge a little bit, go with Jaya. It's fine, but if you're not base red, its main static ability is whatever. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go between one of these 2, and I think I feel like we're in the color pair that's going to really like amass, especially with Soul Diviner, so I'm going to go with that. Speaking of, I think Herald of the Dreadlord is definitely solid. Gives us a mass, gives us a body. It's good stuff. Callous Dismissal is good counter amass, and it gets to amass 1 yourself, which is good, and I think that's actually better than this fatty here. Especially if we have like a slower curve, it can kind of help us slow down someone trying to run us over. Here, I think I like Crush Descent. It seems pretty good. It's expensive for like a what's it called? Like a quench spell, but you get to amass 2 regardless, so it's not the end of the world. And maybe, maybe you just prevent them from double spelling a turn and give yourself a creature. That can be something. I don't like Sky Theater Strix, even though flyers are pretty good in this format, so you can ping at Planeswalkers. It's not my favorite. I think Contentious Plan is actually fine in this deck. We have a couple spell or Planeswalkers to proliferate onto, and amass. We need to find some actual creatures soon, but that's fine. I'm going to pick up a 2-drop. I think. over this Lazotep Behemoth. I don't think we want to play either of those, but we'll see. I think I'm going to actually go for the Ashok Skulker. Zombie Himpo card. Yeah, I don't... It's really... I feel like every now and then they like... I guess that's supposed to be like a throwback to Amonkhet, right? Because this was kind of like an Amonkhet type card. The Nagas, the Hippos is Amonkhet, and I guess the whole point is they've like raised the Amonkhet dead in this set. So I guess that's where the flavor is coming from. None of this really matters. Rising Populace is a really good card, I have found. I don't think I want to play Totally Lost in the main. Ooh, okay. Well... we've got some decisions to make here. I think my gut instinct is to go Flux Channeler. It's good with a mass. We have a lot of non-creature cards already. It's good with Planewalkers. I've seen this go off, but obviously there's some good stuff in here. Tamio's Epiphany, Spellkeeper Weird, Soren's Thirst. Spark could be a good splash, but I like Flux Channeler here. Oof, we've done it. Dreadhorde Invasion. At the beginning of your upkeep, lose 1 life and amass 1. That's basically lose 1 life and draw a card. If we have Soul Diviner out, we already have a lot of amass as it is, so we can maybe throw down a Relentless Advance. If they're tapped out, get a big zombie creature that can attack with lifelink. That's the way to do it, I think. Okay, Rescuer Sphinx is a solid flyer for the cost. You can bounce something if you want. We don't really have a lot of good things to bounce. We don't have... it's not really what this deck is trying to do. We can bounce a Planeswalker after using it a couple times maybe, and then get that value out of it. But I think it's just a solid card, especially if you find some Enter the Battlefield effects, or if they put removal on your card or on your creatures here. I might pick up this Oath of Kyre just to, I think we're pretty fat on the 4-drop slot already. If we find a way to splash this, that'd be cool. And we're not really giving up much else. Maybe a Silverwing, but like I said, we're pretty fat on the 4 slot. And it's a rare, so why not? Okay, I think I like the first Lazotep Reaver over the second Herald of the Dreadhorde. I do like Dreadhorde a lot, especially for this deck, but Lazotep Reaver is just... Whoa! Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's the loudest shit ever. Maybe it wasn't too loud because it was on desktop volume, but that little follow animation just blew up my ears. But thank you for the follow. It was worth deafening myself. Honestly, this Grateful Apparition could be super busted in this deck. Because if we get Dreadhorde Invasion out, we always have something to proliferate into, and this is good at poking Planeswalkers. I think I'm going to do this over the first time twist here. Ooh, Eugen's Conjured's good. More counter stuff. Stealth Mission could be good. It could make one of our creatures that doesn't have proliferate have counters on, and then all of a sudden our Flux Channel looks pretty good. I don't think we're giving up too much. I think it's going to take some consideration to put in, though. These are all fine. Enchant creature dies or return that card to the battlefield under your control. I think that could be a good card, especially for something with... We have some good targets for it, I think. Herald of Dreadhorde is nice, because then you get to amass 2 and get another creature. I think it's worth... I haven't played with it yet, so I'm not sure if it's good or not, but we're going to give it a go. None of this really matters. White apparently is open as hell. Ooh, okay. This is some stuff. Flop. The Lost. I don't know about this card. I don't think we're ever playing it from our library. It seems like more of a constructed card. There's another Dreadhorde. There's a discard out here, and we can also kind of ping them if they have no cards to discard. And I think Davriel is actually pretty decent. I think I'm going to pick it up. It's also another source of counters. So if they have nothing to discard and we have our Soul Diviner out, we can just use their counters to draw cards. Whew! Command of the Dreadhorde. Now, this is interesting. Choose any number of target creature or planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command of Dreadhorde deals damage to you equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Put them onto the battlefield under your control. Now this has the potential to be incredibly strong. What I'm worried about is playing this in a deck with Dreadhorde Invasion, and I think that's the only thing that like deals damage to us. But anyway, what's kind of scary about that is this card is kind of dead in your hand if you just stabilize out low health. I mean, we have some good 2-drops to get back, so it's not the worst thing if... I mean, it's pretty damn bad if you have to pay 6 mana to recover a 2-drop from your graveyard to the battlefield. But if you can protect your health, this is a game ender. We should consider what else is in this pack. Ashiok's pretty good in like a control-y deck, but I don't think it's going to be better than Lazotop Plating or Command the Dread Horde. I think I'm gonna go with Command the Dread Horde since the upside's so high, but I'm actually interested in this Lazotop Plating for this deck. Pack 3 here. I think we might want to pick up our first Kazmina's Transmutation. There's a lot of cards here that we should probably count our creature cards here. I think we're a little light. But I think it's also deceiving since we have a lot of amass attached to our non-creature cards. But yeah, it's basically just solid removal. Okay, I think we want this Lazotep Plating. It can save permanents, plus you get to add to the board. It seems pretty good. It's basically like a counter non-creature spell plus a mass 1. So that's pretty solid. Okay, this isn't that good. You get to reveal non-creature land cards. So that works on other planeswalkers too. How many we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess we do have a lot of non-creature spells, but is that better? I think our first Thunder Drake is better. I think. How are we winning? I think we're gonna just like outvalue and get some really big amass things going. So yeah, maybe we do want this actually. What can this... I mean, this can find our Command the Dread Horde a little faster, which the faster you find it, the better. Okay, I think I want my second Conjure, and you can play him at any point in the curve. I like the first Sword's Thirst. Dreadmaw can actually be pretty busted if you have a bunch of like low token amass stuff running around, because they could just keep on stacking it every turn. It's kind of a cool combo of Dreadhorde Invasion if you have the life to spare. Here we got Zombie Himpo, which I know is the fan favorite of the Twitch chat right now, but I think this bird has more utility. Actually, this might be good to side in if we need some big beefy things on the board. I think I will play a second Lazotep Plating. Won't play a second one of those. Wall of Ruins is pretty garbage. Okay, this is my first blue-black deck, so I'm pretty excited to play it. We gotta make a couple cuts. I don't think this little bear is gonna play well. And let's see what else. We have how many? We have 4 planeswalkers. So Flux Chandler has the possibility of being really good. We should probably... Maybe we cut one of these. Maybe we cut Gaia's Ghost Form. We have something to recall stuff from the graveyard. We have the other card drawing outlet, so Soul Diviner gets killed. I'm not too worried about it. Let's do that. We'll put these in the 3-drop slot. And I think that is the deck. I am going to go run to the restroom real quick, but then I'll be right back and start this draft. We're going to play it all the way through. Alrighty. Thanks for waiting. Let's jam this pretty sick Demir deck. So Air Dust, you play any games at all, or are you just a Twitch lurker out of the gaming business in general? Also, I really appreciate the follow. That's super cool. It means a lot for something that's seemingly so simple to do. Starting with a Dreadhorde Invasion in hand is pretty nice. Oh, what a nice opponent. Saying hello. He really is a happy jacking. Okay, you're a little too nice. So we're going to take some damage here, but then next turn we can play maybe a 3-drop. Conjure. It sucks to be a little bit behind on board when we're going to be taking damage with this, but we have a lot of ways to amass and get this thing up to 6 counters pretty fast. Okay. Not the worst thing to see here. Ooh. I think we play this and pass. This is going to be an interesting deck. Okay, they're probably going to get rid of Dovin or maybe this Conjure It. I don't mind this because that means they only have a single attack this turn. This is a tough decision for them. I don't know what is... Actually, I guess they can double attack with 2 things this turn. We will take the damage, but it makes me think that they have removal, that they got rid of this. They're really that hesitant to trade? That's interesting. I think we just play a 4-drop here. We're just gonna be patient here. I mean, this thing will eventually kill us if we don't find lifelink and they just keep on removing this. So that's the downside of this. Okay. But really a couple of we might have to put the pressure on now that they're tapped out. I mean, they could double block here, but I might be okay. Actually, we could play Dovin, make this a 5/5, make this a 4/4. Actually, no, this would also, yeah, it'd be a 4/4 because they get to amass 1 and then the non-creature spell. And we're only missing out on 3 on the top. Uh-oh. Assume one of those is a land. No? Okay. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Now, what do we want to do here? We could Omnixilis, kill this thing, and then just get in with these 2 things. I think that's the way to go. And then we'll start putting on the pressure here. I mean, they have a ton of lands, so we'll just put or a ton of cards in hand, so we'll just put the pressure on them, and we can get this zombie thing to a 6/6 next turn if it's still around, so we can gain some of this life back. I guess that's, I should have seen that coming, because now they can, I think I'm okay with them attacking this and keeping our flex channel alive, because then we can, you know, kind of pump this back up slowly. We're not too interested in killing anything they have right now. And if they play something here we're really interested in killing, we can play Dovin, proliferate onto this, and then sack it to kill it. Okay, that's not scary at all. Let's see what they found. Totally Lost is not good for us, because they're going to get to kill this, but not before it gains us some life, hopefully. And then it just starts the process back over. Okay, now they get to kill that. That's a good play, but it's not the end of the world. We kind of want to find a land right now. Perfect, because now we can still play this. Play Dovin. Attack with both of these. They're going to probably chump block. This thing has lifelink now, and then we can hand of control this thing. I'm assuming next turn what they're going to do is spend their 5 mana to totally lost this, but then we still have attacks with Ugin. This deck seems cool. I don't know how good it is. This makes me... Well, I guess... Yeah, that's true. They should have let that resolved. And then they would have got... Yeah. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Okay, so if we attack with everything... I guess these two. They could jump... Yeah, let's just... Let's attack with this. I think it's good for us to double spell here. I don't really want to bounce anything. But I think if we go wide enough, I don't think there's a board clear in this color pair. And there's nothing we want to bounce. This is lethal on its own. And I think I'm just going to make this go 2. Alright. So they have to do a lot this turn to make something happen here. Okay. That's like pretty fun. It's pretty weak against blue with all the bounce spells, but I'm into it. They seem like they're doing a lot of amass too, so maybe I should consider this as like a removal spell. But if we put that in, what are we taking out? And so I already have 1 bounce spell. Maybe we take out Parter Veils here. Yeah, let's do that. All right. This is good. We got a Soul Diviner. We can have a counter. We can keep this alive if they don't find a way to kill it on turn 2 or 3. And then also produce a counter to draw from. Might be worth it just to play this to draw a card at the end of turn. Oh. Never mind. I think just playing this is going to be good as a source for counters. I will eat away at our Dovin to draw cards. No problem. They're getting to loot, sure, but we're getting to straight up draw. Okay, so they don't want this 2-drop. They're looking for something specific. That's I must have miscalculated. We can ground this thing, but honestly, I think I'm okay just doing this. We're just gonna outvalue this for sure. We can crush descent something. Well, we cannot counter that effectively. But that's okay. That's not the scariest card. I think we'll just counter this. Why not? Get our mask going. I think we, since we don't have a way to, this is keeping this at bay. I think I'm just going to take it from my mask card here. Oh, there we go. So this is a good way to bounce back Dovin when it gets pretty low. So maybe we play this. We do this. Okay, this deck is pretty nasty. And this is the setup where Command the Dread Horde or whatever is super good because we're barely losing life, or we haven't lost any life. There's not a lot of stuff to get back in the graveyards, but having a 1/1 amass with this thing is great too, because then you can jump block and draw a card. Soul Diviner is pretty busted. We will just double block here and try to kill this. Happy Jackington. Not so happy no more. I mean, this thing is just basically helping us draw cards anyway. Actually, yeah, I don't really want to give them cards. So I think this we do this. They might have a counter, but we'll see. That's fine. So they get a scry one, no big deal. I guess I should have considered if I wanted Soren's Thirst up over one of these, but I think we're good here. I think Dovin's last. We do have to find some actual things we can attack with here. At some point. Because they can start controlling their flood pretty well, and that's not as good as drawing endless cards like we are, but it's something. I think I'll take one more counter from Obnixilis. Maybe we just transmutation this thing. It's still a 2/2 though, since it has a counter, so that's like no fun. And then they can just sack it with this. Yeah, we just need to find some attackers here. This thing can sack itself. I can Lazotep plating, make this a 2/2, and then just block, but do we care that much about Dovin dying? I don't think so. I think we'd rather kill this. If they have Soren's whatever, we can... and this is going to die anyway, so we want to do this. There we go. Okay, that was definitely worth him dying. Okay, so now we do this for sure. We can permanently I think it's worthwhile permanently losing. But then they can attack. That's okay. They can do 1 damage to that. I don't care. Let's throw that on top of their owner's library and start getting in here. For like all the cards, more cards we've drawn, I feel like we don't have that many more resources. Why is that? I guess we have a lot more. Only 1 more land. 2 more lands maybe. This is really fun. It feels very black-blue control-y, which I don't mind. Jed Malkin's going to be good, I think, here. We can attack with our Soul Diviner. Ooh, okay. We'll make them discard their last card. And then this gives us a better place to take counters from. Ooh, nice. And then we can... I mean, we can kill this thing, have them draw 2 cards, and then get in with both of these. And then if they attack, we can block. Actually, yeah, I guess we can kill this thing. I don't really want them free swinging at my... I think we just have to kill this at the end of their turn. But do I really want to give them cards right now? I don't think so. So let's just transmutation this thing. I'm going to sandbag the swamp just because they have discard. And between these 2 things, they're doing 3 a turn. So I think this is our win condition now. Now we just hold back and make sure these things survive. All right. I wouldn't put up with it either, to be honest. It was pretty rough. Yeah, that was fun. Again, I don't know if this is like the best deck ever. And I don't know what that game looks like if we don't have that. I forget the rare 2/3 in our opening hand, but so far so good. 2-0 against a pretty similar looking deck. Different kind of approach, same colors though. Alright, this looks good. Command the Dreadlord is going to be pretty nice. We don't have early protection for Narset though. We already have our best spell, so. And we have a bunch of sorceries to get into graveyards. We want some creatures we could trade off. Would be good. That's not quite worth it. Okay, so they're kind of aggressive here. Another swap would be perfect, and I think I'm just gonna do this right now. This card's too good to let them save it on their turn. That was actually a really good draw. Oh, another one. Okay. How are we dealing with this flyer thing here? I guess we're not right now. I guess we relentless advance. We can maybe race them if we get our, oh, well. Oh, now we get to return this to the hand. It's going to be stuck. That's kind of funny to me. Oh, or we could just transmutation it. I think that might be, is that better or worse? It already got its value. I don't want to have its value again. So maybe we just transmutation it. Then they have a chop blocker. We're running out of health pretty fast. If we bounce this, we can kind of even up this race a little bit better. And that's the only thing we're doing this turn, except maybe amassing at the end of our turn. Yeah, I think doing this, I think even just bouncing this. Like, they're gonna have to have 2 lands, which they might, but they didn't return it? Oh my god. Oh my god, give us... We need a land here. How do we make this happen? Maybe we give them another target to... I mean, we could get it back, but we're going to be dead soon enough. But they have the Pegasus in there, which is nice. So I think we play this. We can leave up... Can leave up Lazotep plating. Yeah, they're just on the aggressive plan here. No way they block. Or, I mean, no way they attack this thing, I don't think. We'll see. Maybe they send one this way, one to my face. They think they have time. That's fine. Yeah, we need to take care of this flyer. That is fine. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, well that at least gives us something to... We will not be returning that. You guys suicide into it? That's fine. Makes me think it's not quite a suicide mission. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think this is a game, even if we find this. Because what can we do? We can't bring back this thing, because then we're definitely dead. If we bring back this, we can stop a flyer. And we're going to go down to 5, and they have exactly 5. And we can't bring back... Yeah, I think we're dead. I don't want to show them anything. We can maybe play this, see if we find anything. I don't know what we could find, though. Dovin isn't the worst, because then... I guess Dovin technically keeps us alive. I think I want something on the ground not doing damage. Does that make sense? Because if we keep it on the ground not doing damage, what happens? This thing's going to be a 3-3. Maybe that's the thing we want. And this isn't looking good for us, but, you know, it's not dead yet. Not quite dead yet. Well, that makes it dead, I think. This thing's going to proliferate. Everyone's attacking me, sure. So we got to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we... actually, wait. This thing can't take damage, so yeah. We're trying here. We're holding on. That's another blocker. We don't have anything to do with the flyer. Get flying done in air. Yep, okay, that's good. Okay, so Command the Dread Horde looks pretty awful in this matchup. So we're gonna take this off, and maybe we can throw in. I don't really want another 2-drop per se. Maybe just a 5/4 is good. They're totally lost. Actually, looks pretty good too, since they have the same enchantment as we do. So they have potential to have really large amass things. I need to mulligan this. That is basically the exact same hand, but 1 card less. Oh, they mulled to 6. We can mull to 5. Because what are we doing? Okay, this is actually much better. Jesus. Could we get a better 3, 5 cards? I mean, it's still a multi 5, so I'm not feeling super confident about this. But that card's not very good. Oh, yeah. I should have led with a swamp because we have this card in hand, but... Okay. I'm feeling okay about this. Sorin's Thirst can remove maybe a problem creature, help grow this thing 1 more. Maybe we can start beating in. Oh yeah, that thing's going down. Gains us back some life too. Look at this. We need to find some lands. Can't deal with a 4/4. They're gonna be. Oof. Okay. Well, that hurts. Yeah, we couldn't play those cards anyway. Now we don't want lands. Just give us more cheap things. That's not a cheap thing, but I think if they had removal for this, they would have played it by now. They might have the spark thing. Okay. Well, I'm surprised they're still being aggressive here. We will play that. I think we, I don't care too much. Actually, this gives us, if they trade here, that's good for us, I guess. Right? Nah, I think this has long-term value that. Oh, I forgot about that card. Okay. Man, I should have attacked with this. Well, I guess they would have traded, and then they would have played that at post-combat. Okay, this is a little unsettling, but we can still race this. Non-creature card we could cast would be great right now. No, we can't cast that. I will trade this now. I don't want to take the damage. Whew. That's a tough one. Okay, we got to think about this. So this is gonna be a. They could kill us in 2 turns. I think we lose here. I think we have a better chance of. We sack this. Hopefully they trade this now. I don't know why they would. I don't know how we win this, actually. Because this adds... Actually, if we draw a non-creature card here, we're okay. Or, I'm sorry, if we draw a land. Because this will add a collectively 1 for the next turn and then 4 from this thing onto this. Come on. We need a land. Come on! Yes! Woo! Don't have an instant. And we're going to definitely attack with both just in case they have another one of those cards. Those sacrifice a target attacking. Yes! All right. I mean, we're still not out of the woods yet. If they find a way to remove this, we're dead. Okay, that's not gonna do it. Woo! Haha! Okay, so they have so many flyers. What can we do about that? I don't think there's much we could do is the problem. I mean, Soren's Thirst looking real good. Ah, man. I mean, I guess we try to race them. So how do we try to race them better? We take this thing out. That's for sure. Actually, a 3-2 on the ground doesn't look that bad. As lame as that sounds. We could put counters on something, and this is actually really good. With our mass, we can, you know, maybe get it up to 6 in a turn and gain some life. Also, this 2-drop looks pretty decent over this Totally Lost, maybe. Let's keep our curve kind of low. Let's do that. Ooh. Okay, Dadawada. This is a good one. I respect your game. Okay. I'll take this. Maybe we play a 2-2. Ujins. I think we might. Yep, especially since we played do another one. I mean, isn't it unreasonable to play a... I hope they do the Gideon's thing right here. Oh wait, you're permanent. You and your permanents, so they can't target us if we play this. Nice. That's fine. That was a nice draw, because now we can just amass and swing with both things. Yeah, beat them at their own aggressive game. There are a couple of big cards coming down that's going to be hard to race for them. Let's see here. I think just having a 5/5 attacker is going to be better. Actually, I'm going to get the 3/5 out. Can make it unblockable. We have the board winning right now, so maybe holding up Crushing Descent is good and can prevent us from any bombs to be dropped. But I think maybe just having another big creature we can make will be better. They're still attacking? What do they know that we don't know? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna have to chump something here. That's fine, and then we'll just play out this huge... There we go. All right. 2-0. That second match was a little dicey. And obviously the first one didn't go our way. Not match game. Game of the match. You know what I mean. I hope my clapping doesn't deafen the YouTubers or anyone watching. Okay, this is good. There's a nice little curve here. Definitely have a nice combo here. Put on the pressure. Let's see what happens. Okay. Now we can just leave this back to chump. If they want to use a removal on a 1/1 creature, that's fine. I like this. We have had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curve and 5 land. You know how rare that happens? You know how... That's fine. So there's no way we can prevent this from... Actually, if we chump block here, but that's not going to happen. I think we attack with this thing here. If they find a way to remove our Relentless Advance token here, I'm not too worried about it, because then we'll have a 1/1 on a turn to sack and draw 2 cards, because we're kind of running out of gas. But they might have to throw something away or waste their turn if they want to attack into this and not just get chump blocked. But they're basically throwing this away to finish this off. Or maybe they pump this twice. If that's their whole turn, I am okay with that. Yeah, I think we're going to just outvalue them here. Are they going to kill this? That's interesting. I'm going to definitely just make them discard another card here. Maybe I should do this and kill my own thing first. Maybe I don't play that. Maybe I play this. I kind of want to just discard a card. I'm not too worried about the damage. I want to win on card advantage. Now the question is, do I do this? Then I have a 2/2. They can't attack. And the next turn we'll have a 3/3, and then we can always sack this to Obnix if we want to draw, or if they play some bomb creature. Okay, that's fine. That card could be a problem. I will offer the 3/3 to them. I kind of want them to double block just so we can kill this. I'm not even worried about the proliferate right now. Okay, now I think we play this out and we kill their spell. Gorge or Weird. They're going to get some cards here, but I'm okay with that. These colors don't have discard. Okay, so now they can proliferate. They probably will attack with that. I think I will chump block, and then we can kill her 4/5, and then we'll be attacking with our That's kind of nice. We can still proliferate here. So let's... That's a good one. I think we do this. We kill their 4/5. We're giving them cards here, but they're taking damage. I think we just actually swing with this. They might chump here just to save on the damage here. I think I agree with not chump blocking. If they chump block here, they can't get through to this. I mean, I don't know what they have in their hand. They have the card advantage now. But they're going to have to basically be able to kill this or deal with this. If they were planning on killing this, they should have did this before they did that, because now they get to take 1 extra damage from the drawing the card. Honestly, if they just attack with this, I'm going to chump block it. In this case, we obviously take the Flux Channeler. They have something, they have something. A mass 1 is going to get them, I think, because they can double block this, but let's try to finish them. Okay, that's nice for us. We could still leave that up. And then we can draw a card at the end of the turn with little cost here. What are the cards? If they bounce this, that's kind of a problem, but not too terrible. They didn't want this creature here, so what the... And they have a land in hand, so this is scary. They have an X. Yeah, we'll let that resolve, because if they find something this turn, it's likely they're not going to be able to play it if it's that impactful. I think we're going to get something with Crush Descent this turn. Now remember, we're drawing a card. We could draw 2 cards. Oh, 4 on the bottom. Are they looking for something specific, I wonder? What do they got in their graveyard here? Yeah, you just look through 6 cards. You got nothing to play? What you got? You're thinking about doing something. Hopefully something costs 4 mana. Nice. And now we just win. All right. Okay, so that kind of spellsy deck. A little bit of a mass. I don't think we need to really change anything here. This is good stuff. Oh, my posture's garbage. I should sit up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is good. Ooh, this could be real good. Getting better all the time. Getting better all the time. That's a little concerning. What do you think? I'm gonna let you get in 1 point of damage for free? We do need to find something for this, and Kazmina's transmutation is not good for that. Because now this thing's going to grow by 2 counters every time they cast a spell here. So let's see, what do we want to do? I think we just make this a 4/4. Delvin's going to be good at holding this at bay for a little bit till we find some solution for it, but I'm not feeling good about this. Spellgorge are weird. We might have to set up some... Oh, no. Oh, this is a problem. This is quite the board state they've built here. We could bounce this turn and make the 4/3 flyer. And the next turn play this and then Dovin's. I think I like that. We might need these things back to a double to chump block these things. We'll see. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Ooh, these things are gonna grow at a rapid pace. Maybe we should have Kesmina's transmutation this thing. I kind of forgot about this losing abilities. And they're just gonna pick all the non-creature spells. So how do we win this? We're gonna have some chump blockers here, and this thing's gonna be we're gonna have a 4-turn clock. Plus, we can attack with this into them this turn. No way they're gonna throw away one of their Spellgorger weirds. I think we might have to Kesmina's transmutation. But this significantly slows them down. Ooh, well that's nice. If we get anything in the graveyard, which we will from chump blocking. So that makes chump blocking much more reasonable. So I think we want to do this and Dovin Hand of Control this turn. I mean, I should have attacked with this first and then did that. But I mean, if they can pump this thing, we can still double block and take one out, which wouldn't be a bad thing, because then we can command the Dreadhorde. But commanding the Dreadhorde, this is actually pretty garbage, because it is a 0/0 when you do that. It doesn't hurt you. It's fun to click on. Okay. Lacking of non-creature spells is real good. I think, yeah, we command the Dreadhorde this thing. Okay, so I'm assuming they can pump this by 2, so I'm going to double block like this. See what happens. It's possible that we're going to lose both of these. What does that do? Interesting. So I'm still gonna lose this. I guess they have no enter the battlefield effects. They just needed to pump this. I don't understand why they pumped this. They just wanted to shrink this a little bit. Good Spellgorge are weird, but I think the better thing to do here is do this. Proliferate. Get this flyer in. And then just make it so they can't attack with this 6/6. Nice. Okay. So now we just get in with this. Oh my god, there's so much stuff going on. Jesus Christ. What just happened? This is actually really good against their deck, too. Nice. We beat two very early and very pumpy Spellgorger Weirds. I feel good about that. I honestly thought that was game one of the match. Look at that! We made our gems back. Let's keep it going. I want to make some gems this time. I want to make that gem money. It's $9.50. I haven't eaten dinner. I've just been snacking on almonds, but that's fine. This is what I do for you people. For you people. Show some respect by liking the video and subscribing and following on Twitch /Florida Money with you. Thank you so much. You're great. Okay. I think this is worth a mole. This is much better. We do want to find land. Play the black. Actually, it doesn't matter. If you don't have two swamps in hand and your double black swamp spell, it does not matter if you play a swamp first or not. You can't draw them both. Oh, he's reading this card. It's exactly what I did when I came out. I was like, what is this card? This looks good. Yep, okay. Definitely worth the premium removal. This is kind of a bummer. I don't want to run this out just for it to get hit by this, but it's still discard 2 for 3. And I think that's getting better than not playing a card on our turn. It's discard 2 for 3 and gain 1 life. Okay, they didn't snap discard anything, so that's like, oh my god, if that's what they're discarding. I'm scared what's in their hand. Okay, I have no, I mean, I hope, oh, that's why, okay, so they can kill this. But honestly, discarding this and playing that is sometimes better. I guess we can do this. I think it'd be too telegraphed if we just didn't play anything this turn. We can. They don't get to attack. Yeah, I think it's kind of a waste of this card, but oh, it's still 2/2. Shit, I forgot about that. Oh, that's okay. Now they can't loot. I mean, that was a mistake, and I feel stupid, but I'm gonna pretend like it's all good. It's all gravy. Okay, well now we can just kind of wait till they play something. Oh, it's gonna be one of these things, huh? Well, that's not good for us. Except we're drawing weak cards, and they are not. Or they might be, I don't know. I think we do this just to get a mass creature we can counter, then we can bounce something and threaten the... Oh, that was so stupid. Because now they can just bounce my creature. Maybe I should read the fucking card before I decide to make a play around it. Nah, that's stupid. Oh, okay. No, do it. Do it! Oh, actually, that's pretty good. So I think it behooves us to not bounce either of these things. We don't have instant access to us. Safari seems okay. What do we do here? This comes down with 3, so we would be doing them a favor if we colossal dismissaled it. Same with either of these. I think we have to just kind of pass. This is lame. Hey, welcome to the stream. We're in a tricky situation here. We have a strong card though, but not much to get from graveyards. 2 things. But we have a lot of life. I think it's almost worth just doing this for. The more things we can get in graveyards, the better. Why do we keep on drawing things that are not good? Okay. Now this doesn't really slow him down either. This is not an ideal situation. I don't know what having a 1/1 zombie is gonna do for us right now. Come on. I mean, what could we get back? We can get back 3 things. I mean, it might help. Might help us proliferate. They probably have a counter that they're holding now, though, but I don't see how else we win this. If we draw a land, I think we just snap this off and pick up our 3 things, and hopefully they don't have answers. The problem is they can return this thing to their hand. Oh, man. Teferi is causing us issues here. I don't think we're going to win this. I'm debating of just conceding so they don't see more of our deck. They haven't seen too much of it yet. So what we can get back for this and make them discard. Ooh. It is protected though. Yeah, I think it gives us the best chance. No. They would have to spend 3 to get this back to their hand, which actually might be good. Let's do that. Assuming this doesn't get countered, which it very possibly will. Okay. I've seen enough. I've seen enough of this poppycock. Okay. Grateful Apparition. So they got 1/1 flyer. That's going to be a problem for us, possibly. And I don't think we have much to do with it. Put target permanent on top of owner's library. Didn't look too great. I think we just gotta go with what we got. Actually, Stealth Mission could be good, because Teferi looks like a pain in the ass. Look like they can block the ground decently. We are 3-1 in this current draft. No, 3-0. 3-0 in this current draft. Hey. So, you know, if we lose this, not the end of the world. We can still get our 5 wins. And if we lose the next match, we still get our gems. Everyone just needs to relax. I'm getting tired. This will be my last draft. This is a pretty weak hand, but I don't think we can mull this. We can always just cycle this to draw a card and find swamp. I don't have a lot of confidence in this hand. Bring us to victory, though. Okay. Well, now I'm sad I used that because it was coming anyway, but what can you do? Oh, okay. Well then, in that case, I will play this out, and then we can bounce this to our hand. Happily. I hope they don't have to fire right now. They can play this, bounce shit, get proliferate. Nah. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay. But if they throw it on here, we might have to change our game plan just a little bit. Bounce this. Okay, that was a nice little pickup there. Maybe we'll go wide here. I'm not sure what the actual game plan is. We're going to run out of gas very soon. And that's a good one. I have a blocker for it right now. That ain't too shabby. We can We get a little more value if we bounce this, but we can replay this turn. What's better? Well, we can attack with our cat. I think I'm just going to bounce this. We can double spell next turn with Dovin in that. It's a good card, man. 4 for a 2/3 flyer that gains you life and draws your card. Get out of here. That's fine. Yeah, we are light on flyers for this type of deck. So let's see. What do we want to do here? We could just drop a 5/5, which is pretty good on this board. Dovin isn't really doing too much, and it's at risk of dying instantly if they could get rid of our Sphinx. We don't have any. Tricks, so we can't attack into them. So I think maybe we just play this 5-drop here. If they bounce our Rescuer Sphinx, that's not going to be good. Whoa, 2 of those? That's busted. Rescuer Sphinx. This is a shaky situation, and it's very much so relying on you to survive here. Honestly, I think attacking with the cat's fine. If they double block here and here, we could sack this. Nah, that doesn't sound that great. I should have maybe played Lazotep Reaper and then attacked with this. That would have been better. Damn it. I think we're going to play our Herald of the Dreadhorde first, just in case they have that pay 2, amass 2 kind of thing. I don't care if they do it to our Lazotep Reaver. I mean, I think they have it. Should we just play around it? I mean, what's this going to do for us this turn? Nothing really. Let's just play around it. No! Well, now we're in deep trouble. And here comes the flyers. Maybe we could race them on the ground. The only thing growing is the amass token, which is fine. I think it's fine. We'll see. Okay, well, that's not growing yet, but it is mere moments away from growing, I feel like. Damn. Well, we can dump our hand at least, so let's do that. Is there a point where we want to attack with this and here offer the sacrifice maybe? I think we gotta play the race game. That makes sense. We can make it so this doesn't do damage next turn at least, if this thing starts to get pumped. Okay, I think we're putting them in a tricky enough situation. I really think their last card in the hand is the counter plus a mass 2. So as long as we keep that in mind, that's fine. I think we still sack this. Well, wait a second. This thing's going to become a 4/4 that they can attack with next turn. So if they're attacking with everything in the sky, that is 10, 12. So it's not killing me. And then if we pump this, we're doing 11 to them, so they're down to 5. Otherwise, we're doing 9 to them, then down to 7, and then we can prevent some damage on us. But then they could just lay back. What is better? If we fill the graveyard with stuff, maybe we can draw into our Command the Dreadhorde. There will only be like 2 things, and they won't be flyers, so I don't know how good that is. Oh, this is tough. So if I get Dovin out and I stop this from attacking, they can do 6 in the air and just kill it instantly. Is that good? I think I'd rather take the damage. Actually, I can sack this, and then this thing doesn't grow as much. But then they still have a 3/3, and they get to make it huge. Yeah, never mind. That's stupid. Stupid! Why would I think that? Oh, and I was counting damage from this for some reason. Okay, well, I did the math right on this part. Oh, well. This is not looking good. I think they had our number. So they can still only do 11. That's fine. Was there anything I could do here? They're gonna make this thing big. I'm not attacking with that? That's surprising. Well, that's not good. So if I attack with this, I could double block here and here, or here and here. Could kill that. This thing grows bigger. Let's do it. So they can only do 6 in the air. Oh, man. They should just go for face here and just let this be stupid. I don't know what we're looking for is the problem. I kind of feel like we're just showing them extra stuff in our deck. Yeah, okay. We're not coming back from this. Okay. Oh, why did I care about showing them extra stuff? The match was going to be over, but we're, for all intents and purposes, dead next turn. Onwards and upwards. And then to bed. Yeah. Now you're thinking, what time did you record this, Chris? It must be 1 a.m. if you're that tired. No, viewers. It is 10 p.m. That's how hard I go. Does this have some symbolic significance here? I don't know what I'm looking at. We might play this as 2-drop. It's not that exciting, I guess. Well, if we don't have a 3-drop to play, I'd rather hold on to this and play it as a 3-drop. So I can deal with that. We do have 4 drops to play, so I think it's reasonable to play this. This looks like a proliferate shenanigans going to happen here. If you haven't watched it, draft number 2 is called Proliferation No Breathing, and you should check that out. Because I personally think it's a pretty great... I don't think I'm going to block it, actually. I am going to drop the Herald of Dreadhorde. Actually, do I want to block this? I think it might be good to block, actually. Ooh, that's good. Now we just got to survive and win through card drawing. The reason I blocked that is because that thing is possible that they could make it bigger than a 3-power creature to kill in just 1 turn. They could basically, it was already a 3/2. They could have maybe put 2 counters on it by just simply dropping what's it called? Proliferate Bloom, the Bloom Hulk. Oh, this is gonna be nice. We're gonna get to bounce this and kill their Kasima. If we find another island, we could also play our Soul Diviner. Kasmina. Kasima. That's gonna be going. Oh, we did. We did. Oh, wait, what? It's a 4. Oh, fucking Kasmina in there. Goddamn. Make everything expensive. Ability I'd never read or remember. Well, they just wasted a counter ability, so that's pretty good for us. I almost want to just Crush Descent, because they apparently have at least a 5-drop, and they have 6 mana. I feel like I should just leave this up. Is that greedy? It might be a little greedy, but I think I'm going to do it. Play something big. Some huge game-breaking bullshit. So it needs to be at least 6 mana for this to work. It's possible it's a 5 mana thing. Oh, yes. It paid off! Okay, now we, I think now we just Relentless. Advance this. Because we can't double spell anyway. Woo! Take that, Phoebo. They have a lot of Planeswalkers stuff going on. Looks like a pretty strong deck. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so how many do they got here? We can still attack with everything, I think. We can actually make this a 7/7, which is kind of nice. So they triple block this just to get rid of it. Whoa, there was 5 there? I guess I could have counted, but okay. Good blocking. I was so cocky when I countered the last spell. Maybe it would have been better to counter that one. Okay, now I think we just play this out. We can always play this if they try to remove this thing. That's actually not that scary. That's fine. That's nice. Okay, I think I'm going to just play this out. Are you going to counter this, bro? That's fine. They might attack with this. I could Lazotep Plating and hope they don't have some interaction with my 3/3 that I'll use to kill it. I was feeling very confident about this game moments ago, but then they played 3. They had 3 really good plays in a row. Playing this out, countering playing the Ward Scale Crocodile, and also countering my dude. Narset. Oh, come on. So it's going to be a 6/4 with hexproof? Okay, well, at least we're going to probably be able to kill this thing. Proliferate is good. But I need to find creatures. I think I do this. I don't destroy anything, but maybe I should have destroyed that. Get their health down. They have so much mana. Yeah, that's a problem. I almost kind of think it's worth chump blocking this if they go for this. Well, now I'm very upset that I didn't do that there. There we go. Okay, the more chump blockers, the better. So get this out. Contingency plan. Okay, I think we still got this. Ooh, that's actually also really good. So let's kill this thing. Okay, so okay, so now if we could let this survive one more turn, we'll be okay. So if they have just one removal for this, we could jump block in Soren's Thirst. Oh yeah. It's funny they weren't quite dead yet. I guess they did if they couldn't get through, if they were. Okay, so they got big things here. Lots of proliferate. This thing might be able to get in at some point. Might be better than this plating. We didn't see a lot of interaction. I still don't think that's that good. Maybe we just get in this boring ass 5/4. I think that's what we do. Okay, zombie hippo. Your time is up. I feel like I scratch my neck a lot when I'm thinking. I'm sorry if that's kind of weird. I'll do better. I'll do better, I promise. Dusk Mantle Operative. Whoa, did they like completely sideboard out some different shit here? I might curve into a 3-drop, 4-drop. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We didn't see white last game, did we? Maybe we did. Oh, maybe they're stuck on green. Time to curve out. I know we can make these things big, but I think we need to get the tempo up. They can counter it anyway. I kind of forgot about that. That's stupid. Oh, that was stupid. I was so excited about curving out and thinking they were just stuck on land, and that's why they weren't playing anything. Okay. We're still gonna try to get him with this curve here. I don't think it's gonna work though. I mean, if they want to trade here, but we are flooding big time. I feel like this is a bad block with me all untapped and then behind on resources. But lucky for them, I have nothing in my hand. That's not too bad. That is real bad. You know what we need? Command the Dread Horde thing. We can bring back 3 creatures. That would be great. Draw next turn. Let's make it happen. We've got a 5. We would take 5, 6, 7, 10 damage though. We have much to learn from symbiotic relationships. My labs attempt playing at some point to chump block, but I don't think that point is now. Okay, well they got all the fucking land and colors they could want, and we have all the land we don't want. Well, this is variance. What can you do? Sometimes you draw like shit. Sometimes you draw like flaming bags of horse shit. That's fine. Maybe we can, I mean, they're going to throw a counter in it, I guess. So we can't even surprise it with last step plating. We can play any card in our deck plus this, so I don't need to chump this turn either. Maybe we can amass 3 and then play this and eat this Kronk Wrangler. Kronk Wrangler. This seems like an Australian card. Okay, this is... I'm not going to snap concede because they're almost out of gas themselves. But I really want to. Boy, do I want to. Okay, that's it. There's nothing I could draw there that's going to help. Okay, well that's just drawing shitty. How do we not do that? I do think Totally Lost is good against them. Maybe we lose the Skulker. Doesn't seem like it's going to hold up against their creatures anyway. Phoebo. Tim Phoebo. Tim Tebow's a Minotaur half-brother. He is the black sheep of the family. Nice little curve. Nice little curve there. That's real nice. I think we just attack both these things into this. Now, do we want to... I think we do this and just make this not be able to do damage. How many things does this thing have to fucking say? Doman sounds like the biggest douche nozzle. Oh, that's kind of nice. It kind of changes my plan a bit, I think. We do this. Then we make this not do damage. And we pass. Perhaps a pair of stilts. Looking to elevate yourself. Perhaps a pair of stilts. Oh yeah, okay. They're falling behind here. This Death Toucher, even though it's not doing anything, is kind of annoying. But we're gonna do this. Actually, it's not even that great. Let's do this first. The next turn we can attack with 2 big things. I kind of want them to attack with this now. Oh, shut up, dude. The worst. What is this? What is this email? God, why are people emailing from work so late? Whoa, what is this? Right, dies, proliferate, then proliferate again. Well, I thought we had this game somewhat under control, yet here we are. Well, I think this is the thing to play. And then we can make this not do damage, or we can make it do damage and just attack with both these things. And then they probably just... Well, that's a good thing. I guess they don't... Yeah, I think we gotta put the pressure on here. Or else this is gonna turn ugly for us real fast. I mean, it's already pretty ugly. This card is pretty busted. I mean, look at it. It's a flying dude with crab arms. How are we supposed to beat that? Human mutant. It's a fucking freak. Whenever I make an attack that makes an opponent think, I know I did something right. Until they blow me out somehow. Now, do we want them to double proliferate and make this a 5/4 and a 6/6 Death Touch? Or do we want to keep the 4/5 flyer around? Yeah, I think we just gotta get rid of this thing. Yep. Before they get more things with counters. I mean, we have something to trade with the 6/6 at least. Not this turn, so I think I'm gonna actually stop the trampler here. I will chump block this thing if need be. They're unlocking their mana and they have some strong stuff though, so I'm not looking forward to that. Here comes the Bloom Hulk and we're fucked. Okay, it's not too bad. Now, oh, they didn't attack? That's interesting. Yeah, we're drawing land? That's super interesting. Okay, now I don't think I want the Death Toucher to attack just yet. We can technically eat this unless they throw a counter on there. And even then, I think I trade. Maybe I don't. I need this. I need such big things. Where's our totally lost? Conch Wrangler is a stupid good common, I feel like. They could have just took out the trample clause. It would have been so good. The 2/1 that grows pretty fairly easily in the right deck, especially with Proliferate. It also has to have trample. And they're going to copy. Well, they don't get that. It's a 3/3. That's fine. Okay, well they're not attacking this turn, so hopefully we can find something. Actually, this might be the secret to killing these guys. So do I want them to not attack this turn at the cost of this? What happens? I trade these two here. This guy trades here. I take 8. I get an amass. Or I eat something. Yeah, I think it's better to not make something not be able to attack here. Finding the Dreadhorde card and not just land would be great. I mean, they're just one Proliferate card away from wrecking our shit. Okay, that's something. Oh, you gonna counter that? Okay. Up, and they threw something on top. We're dead. We're dead! Why am I touching my neck? I always do that. Why? No. Just sit on my hand. I'm literally sitting on my hand right now. Well, they drew something they want. They were flooding out like us, but there's something. There's something in their hand they care for. Is it another Rolesque? Rolesque. So what do we have in our deck? Oh my god! I crushed my spirits. This draft was going so well. We had the first game on this. I'm just kind of gassed out. I don't know if this deck didn't feel very strong. It felt very synergistic, but honestly, like I feel like Proliferate decks just fucking they get there, man. Blue-green seems super strong. Green-white didn't feel that good. What? Well, that deserves a nice. Wait, why'd these things tap? Oh, because they maxed out. Oh, yeah? We'll take this. Look at my proliferate skills, motherfucker. Okay. Well, that was... well, that's a way to lose. That's a way to lose, that's for sure. Alright, well, we got our gems back. So, there is that. Let's open our packs. Let's see what we got. You think we think we got one mythic in the bunch here? Narset's reversal. I didn't think that was that good until I read it again. Because you basically get to triple the spell over time. Ooh, Tulsamir, Friend of Wolves. I really think Celestia is not good though. I think it might be the weakest color combination I've experienced. Soul Diviner, you did not get us to 5-1, so I blame you for that. A Feather the Redeemed. Oh, this is like target. Oh, okay, you get to rebuy back here like Combat Tricks. Okay, it's kind of cool, I guess. Alrighty, well, I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed my analysis mixed in with semi-witty comments and bitching, saltiness, generic saltiness. If you did, please like, subscribe, follow, both here at YouTube and over at Twitch at twitch.tv/Florida Mun, as you can see right here. Yeah, I'll catch you all next time. I'm going to be putting up a lot of drafts, I think, from this set. Have a good night. Or good morning, or whenever you watch this.